On this day, we focus our attention on Palestine and Palestinians around the world. This is an opportunity for the international community to focus its attention on the fact that the question of Palestine remains unresolved and that the Palestinian people are yet to attain their inalienable rights, their rights to self-determination, the right to national independence and sovereignty, and the right to return. This is what the Palestinian Rights Assembly said on this day last year.
In 2022, we have witnessed a dangerous escalation in Israeli military raids across the occupied West Bank, including East Jerusalem, leading to the killing and injury of more civilians, including women and children. The killing of civilians must stop immediately, and the perpetrators must be held accountable.
From the Nakba, a catastrophe marked by the destruction of Palestinian communities and the displacement of nearly 1 million Palestinians from their homes in 1948, to this day where Gaza is undergoing the heaviest bombardment in history, with more than 14,000 people killed since 7th of October, including more than 6,000 children and more than 2/3 of Palestinians in Gaza being displaced. This day is more important than ever.
السراقين جنابين ما راح اضل ساكته، راح ارجع لبيتي والله كريم برجع، ما تفكروني قعدت.
These are all the possessions of the Suleiman family out on the street outside of their house. The settler who kicked them out of their house said he just regrets that he didn't cause them to suffer more.
شعره كيرلي وابيض ولا روح
انا بدور عليه قاعد بدور عليه.
وين
هذا انا حملته مش مشكله. هذا وين؟
الله ونعم الوكيل.
هي والله هي انا بعرفها مش عارفه هي ليش ربنا اخذها مني؟ ليش اخذها مني يا الله؟ والله ما بقدر اعيش بدون يما يما ليش يما اختي انا كده صغيره عشان ابقى كويسين راحوا بس عشان ابقى كويسين يا انا ما بقدرش اعيش بدونها يا ربي يا ربك اخذني معها.
President Biden, Mr. Blinken, can you hear me? Prime ministers and presidents of the European countries, can you hear me? Can you hear the screams from Shifa Hospital, from Al-Auda's hospital? Can you hear the screams from innocent people, refugees sheltering, trying to find a safe place, being bombed by the Israeli attack forces this morning inside the hospitals that are the temples of humanity and protection. When are you going to stop this? You're all complicit.
It is important that international communities step up their efforts to hold Israel accountable for its crimes in Gaza and in the occupied Palestinian territories. But what can you do to help? Educate yourself and others about what's happening. Raise the voice of Palestinians by posting and sharing Palestinian stories to continue to inform the world of what is going on, not just in Gaza, but in the occupied West Bank and the diaspora. And continue joining protests around the world. Write to your representatives and tell them to stand for the universal rights of all people, including Palestinians. Show your support by endorsing Palestinian brands and those that actively advocate for Palestine and its people. Additionally, consider contributing to reputable charities dedicated to the cause. Keep doing this until Palestinians no longer live under what major international human rights groups have described as a system of apartheid. Seeing an end to the bombing of Gaza is not enough. We must see the perpetrators of crimes against Palestinians held to account for this genocide, and Palestinians can be free.